Now that the preparation's done, it's time to get started on your workpiece. For making the drawer unit, you will need to prepare it in two parts. First, the outer box followed by the drawers next. We start by preparing the box first, as it would be easier to work on the drawers accordingly. Step 1. Take a pencil and measuring tape and mark out the length and the width for the side panel. Use a handsaw and bring the wood to the requisite size. Secure the wooden piece firmly to the bench vise and use a jack plane to plane the face edge flat. Check the trueness with a tri-square. If required, smoothen it further till it is to the desired flatness. Mark the face side and the face edge. Similarly, cut the other side, top and bottom panels in the same fashion and mark the face side and the face edge. Step 2. We will make this outer box of the drawer unit by using a dovetail joint. Now let's prepare the layout for the dovetail joints on the panels. Fix the top and bottom panels together with some wire nails so that the dovetail layout is similar on both the panels. Measure and mark the points for the length of the tails on both the edges. Set the marking gauge to the required depth from the edge and scribe a line along the face side till the required length on both the edges. This will be the base line. Secure the panel to the bench vise and with a measuring tape mark out the points for the width of the tails. Use a tri-square and pencil to draw the taper lines from both the width points. In all, we would have 2 tails. Once the layout has been marked, start cutting out the tails along the waist side of the cutting lines using a handsaw till the baseline. Reset the workpiece on the vise horizontally and trim the wood from both the corner edges. Do it for both the sides. Then fix the panel onto the workbench with a G-clamp and place a piece of scrap wood underneath the clamp jaw to protect the workpiece. Trim down the tails using a bevel-edge chisel and clean up the excess wood. There, you have the top and bottom panels ready with the tails for the dovetail joints. Step 3. Once tails are cut, mark out the pins by using the tail member as a template. Place the tail member on the side panels and mark the layout for the pins. Redefine the markings clearly on it. Once the layout has been marked, secure the wood on the bench vise and start cutting out the pins along the waist side of the cutting lines using a hand saw. Cut out all the outlines carefully, staying within the scored lines from both sides. Then fix the panel onto the workbench with a G-clamp and remove the waste wood with a chisel and mallet. Clean out the pieces until they are smooth and flat. Step 4. Always remember, before assembling with glue, it is advisable to test fit the dovetail joints once to ensure that you have a perfect fit. So, now you are ready with all the components to assemble the outer box. Apply glue to the tails, sockets and the pins and fix one edge at a time. Type lightly with a mallet to fix the tails and pins into the sockets. When done, wipe away the excess glue with a damp cloth. Similarly, fix the other panel of the outer box. When done, hammer in some wire nails on all the joints to further strengthen it. Smoothen the edges with a bench plane. Check the trueness with a tri-square. Now measure the length and the width of the box from edge to edge. Cut a 3 mm plywood to the size and fix it with some wire nails on the edge. This will be the back side of the drawer unit. Step 5. Now cut out 6 strips of equal length, a little shorter than that of the depth of the outer box. When done, measure and divide the box into 3 equal parts by marking guidelines for the drawer holders to be fixed. Fix 2 strips on the marked guidelines, one above the other, leaving a gap of 1 strip in between. Similarly, fix the other set of strips in the same manner on both the side panels. This will be the groove to hold the drawers in place and for sliding in and out. Your drawer unit is now ready. There's just one thing left to be done. Paste laminates. Step 6. Before you begin pasting, ensure that the edges and surface are smooth and even. Measure the panels of the outer box and cut laminate sheets of similar size with the help of a cutting knife. Ensure that they are of the exact size that of the panels. Ensure that they are of the exact size that of the panels. Smoothen the rough edges of the laminates before pasting, so they are aligned seamlessly. Apply glue on both the surfaces of the laminate and the box, and paste it on each of the panels one by one. Apply even pressure all over to remove any air bubbles and secure it with masking tapes on all sides and leave it till the glue dries up. Ensure that all the edges of the pasted laminates are seamlessly aligned. You have now completed the outer box of the drawer unit.